Friday morning, just after school began, students, teenagers heard gunshots ringing out through their classrooms. Immediately, we saw another American school on lockdown as authorities rushed en masse to the scene. And then we saw this footage, all too familiar now, as you said, students being evacuated. They're lined up outside, counted one by one, many trying to reach their parents, their loved ones, many looking for their fellow classmates, wondering really who made it out and, of course, who didn't. Again, at least 10 people are dead. We understand another 10 people are injured. They're getting treatment at nearby hospitals. One of them is said to be a campus officer. Police say at least 2 people are now in custody, one of them believed to be an accomplice, and the other the main suspect, a 17-year-old who's reportedly injured. Authorities also say they found explosives on the campus and near the campus. So far, they've said nothing about a possible motive, but naturally, there are lots of questions and emotions are running high.
Everybody went outside, and all the teachers are like, get this way, come over here, come over here. Next thing you know, we hear the booms, and everybody just starts running, everybody yelling, run, go, as fast as you can.
I heard 4 more shots, and then we jumped the fence on some dude's house, and then we ran to the car wash, and then we were sitting there trying to figure out everything that's going on, and I saw some girl, she had she got shot in the kneecap, I guess, and she had a bandage around it. She was limping, and then firemen came and got her.
It's been happening everywhere. I've always kind of felt like eventually it was going to happen here too.
Roee, we all remember the Parkland High School shooting in Florida back in February. 17 people died there. And we know there was a big push, largely from students, to get tougher gun laws enacted.
That's right. Listen to these voices. I knew it would eventually happen here. Those Parkland students have really become the young face behind those voices, the young face behind a national movement for gun control. But, you know, they faced stiff resistance, much of it from the U.S. Congress, from lawmakers that they accuse of being bankrolled by the National Gun Lobby, the NRA. Those lawmakers say gun control law has to be both sensible and constitutional. But take a look at this. This is a list of the schools in the U.S. where there's been a shooting just this academic year. More than a dozen schools here. And remember, these are just schools. There's another handful of universities not included in this list, and of course all the non-school shootings. Now, Donald Trump, the U.S. president, is being urged to act on Friday. He said everyone must work together at every level of government to keep children safe. Now, the president has gone back and forth on more stringent background checks, facing criticism for those purchasing a weapon. He's also backed off a proposal to raise the minimum age for buying one. Quite controversially, he's proposed instead a federal program to train and perhaps arm teachers and school officials on how to respond, perhaps even with force, during these situations. Now, for many, Friday's shooting, Elaine, is a reminder, again, that something needs to be done, and quickly.